Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mega Man X. And this episode, we're gonna go ahead and go into Sigma's Fortress. This Sigma's Fortress actually has 5 stages in it, so we're gonna break it up into in between 3 and 2. 3 being this episode, 2 being the last. But before, if you feel like you're gonna have some trouble with some of the stages, and you want to fill up your sub tanks, if you go to the desert base, override ostrich, and there's like a small room right before you use the bike to go to in the little desert. So you can use one of your shots to fill up your sub tanks. I'll show you guys right here. It's not that hard. Just come up here. There's the life over there if you want to get that. Come down here. It's fairly early on in the stage, and I believe it's an infinite amount. So yeah, just come up here. You don't have to ride the bike, but if you want, just come up here, and then I showed it in the episode we did ostrich. Turn around, dash, jump, like the bike, use the spin wheel. That's about it right here. To break it, you're gonna need 2 of them, and then you're gonna use crystal snails, I believe. No, silk shot, which is I think it was the first one. This one, charge it up. And when you charge up, you pull stuff from the side, and then you go. You have energy crystals, and if you just keep holding it down, it'll continue to. But prefer to do it over here, on top, right here. You can try to time it so they all land right here. And there you go. So you see the more sound off coming out of the game, and you don't really use any energy because you didn't. If you use it anywhere else or where there's junk, it'll grab a block, and you can attack enemies like that. So if you see, as you can see, I have all 4. So you can come back anytime, and to do it, because after each stage it takes you back to the menu. And for this, just exit and you keep your sub tanks. So if you're having trouble with a certain stage or a certain boss that you have here, every time you can go back into Overdrive Ostrich, this stage, and go to that room and fill it pretty quickly. Like I said, between each stage, you're able to go back to one of the Maverick stage, and there's also one. You don't really need it, but it has like energy crystals instead of like weapon energy crystals instead of that one, which I believe is in the where is it at? I believe it's in the crystal snail. So you can do that if you need weapons. But most game overs, you free for your stuff. So let's just go ahead and jump into the first stage. The first 3 stages, actually the first 4 stages are relatively easy. The 5th one obviously is the final one, so you have to fight the boss. And these stages, there's no collectibles except for one, which I'll talk about when we get there. So right here you want to dash across. Oh, you don't want to, but you can just use a life if you need a life right there. Most of the enemies are very simple enemies. We met them before. Oh. Don't do that. So I forgot about the stage layout, but the first stage is relatively easy if you don't just act the full like I did. Just jump off. You get hit by most of the enemies. These little the gimmick of this stage, I believe, is these little platforms for the first half of it. So just kind of go through all these. I believe what was the drivers. And here's, remember this guy from the first stage. Just jump all the way up. He can't really do anything. Destroy him, or don't destroy him. We have the barrier pushers up here. You can either just shoot them when they turn around, or break their barrier. Come up here. We have another one of this. Just dash. This one gets a little bit harder because there's some jaggeds, but it's alternating. Like I said, you don't even have to kill him. Just stand here, and then he goes away. He does do damage to you if he hits you whenever he was away. So don't try to jump through him. And there you go, charging up our Giga. Was it Giga Impact? No, not Giga Impact. That's a Pokemon move. The Giga Crash. Like I said, he does drop energy. So if you get hit like I did, you can just kill him just to get some energy. Here's the mechanical arm. No damage done, but he just dropped into the pit. We have the Hog Rider here. I forgot the name of it. These are indestructible, and I believe down there isn't a pit. But yeah, I think it's a harder path, or I don't remember. I think it's just a pit. But if you want to go here, kill these guys, like I said, relatively. And there's a boss at the end of this stage and all stages. So you just want to conserve your energy because you're not gonna, it's not going to be just like get to the end of the stage. And I believe that charges. Yep, we hear the little sound. It charges everything. So the first boss we're gonna fight here is gonna be Violin again, which if you remember correctly, his weakness is the bubble beam, bubble splash, which I don't know where it's at. Here we go. So his is the same as before. He just jumps twice at you, shoots the bullets out of his fingers, or he jumps once when he floats, he shoots out of his finger, or jumps twice, he throws out his waking ball. Again, bubble splash to the weakness. Remember, the best advice for him is just avoid getting hit as much as possible. He does a lot of damage. But we have 4 sub tanks, so we have basically 4 lives per life. So nothing to worry about here. There's no difference between here and the last one, but I feel like they do all the X hunters. They all create blocks now, so it can change the direction of. Oh shit! Okay, so like I said, it does change the direction of. I guess I was wrong. I thought it was gonna be the direction of the little cannonball. But sometimes it can work for your favor. As you're there, he's not able to hit you. And other times, it does stuff like that, where you kind of, wherever you go, doesn't matter. Hits you wherever. This is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. He changes it, like, for this instance. If you go back here, it's gonna be very. Oh shit! I didn't even pay attention to my health. Yeah, so I said something pretty easy, but I ended up dying anyways. But yeah, same thing as before, just keep using bubble splash and just avoid him. I don't know why, for some reason, I died, even though it wasn't that hard. So instance, like right here, you can just, as long as you, whenever he retracts it, you come up here. For the most part, like for this instance. It's very rare for him to hit you. I don't know if I just have like the worst luck ever. I keep fucking running into him. I run into the fucking ball. It's annoying. I'll get hit one more time before I heal. I feel like I keep getting hit like directly and it's kind of annoying. I don't know why I don't know if I'm just fucking ass at finding out his pattern. So this, okay. So I say this one should be easier. And every time it does this, oh my fucking god, bro, it's so annoying. So if I stand here, it should be fine. I don't think he shoots straight out. Never mind. I stand corrected. So whenever I check fucking hit him, he like perfectly counters my attack. Which is actually kind of really annoying. Oh my god, there we go. He's dead. Nope. There you go. He's finally dead. That was a lot harder for some reason than it should have been. I don't know if it's because I'm recording or I don't know. Oh shit, my mic just fell. Alright guys, I fixed my mic. It shouldn't fall anymore. So sorry for the little cut. So we have Violin after defeating who was what? How could he have overridden my circuits? And this time around, instead of running away, they explode. You killed him, so you won't have to fight him again. And the bubble splash, if you charge it, it has a shield around you, so you can't just run into him. But it's better just to shoot it regularly. So here's a code if you want that code. You can go ahead and pause it there. So in the next stage, we're gonna go ahead and fight another X Hunter. This time around, we're gonna fight Sagus and Surge. So for this one, it's a relatively simple stage. Like I said, if you need to, for like instance, I used two of my tanks. You could go into override ostrich to fill it up, but let's go ahead and jump into the third one. And here you have some like healings you can get along the way if you use the spike wheel or Will Getter's weapon. So this one is mostly done underwater, so you can have all the water enemies. For this, just kind of jump and shoot. It's just part of the map. It's not all underwater, but a good majority is at least somewhat related to water. So if you don't like water mechanics, then it's not really that big of a deal here. For this guy, he re-heals if you don't kill his whole body, so you kind of want to do that. Charge up a full shot. Kill these guys because they get annoying. You think you can jump over. That does do damage to you. This guy, he can get annoying, so just put a full shot, get rid of him now. Now you're gonna have to deal with these guys. Shoot the one in the back first. And then here's the next gimmick. You wanna go through, just keep wall jumping off of here. Now on the bottom, jump across, and there you go. This is gonna be a little bit harder because you're gonna wanna land on top of it and then slide to the right. So what you do here, and it's pretty easy. Once you do here, you can just dash across. So here, this is where you'll have the most problem, if anything, because it gets kind of annoying. You can kind of get like kept getting hit over and over again into the spikes from the enemies above. So you want to jump up here and then just avoid by going to the side. And there we go. I thought it was longer. I might think of a different part. Here, I believe a missile comes through. Or do we have to use... Oh, I remember. You don't want to kill those guys. You want to use your this one. Freeze them. And then you can just dash across. And you can, if you're low on health, there's another path you can go up there. You can't switch your weapons if one's frozen, so just come up here, drop this, and I believe there's more stuff over there, I believe, but you can use your full shot speed burner to get across with the extra dash. We're gonna go ahead and come down here, and if you have low health, you can, I believe, just come up here, kill this guy, and just come over here, and then just repeat over and over again. You have some worth energy, but this guy also respawns, so just keep careful of that. So I'm just gonna grind some health through here real quick. I'll come back to whenever I get full health. Yeah, so I grinded out for like almost like 6 minutes, and no health. I got no health, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go into the boss. If I die, I die. I have a couple lives. I can just come back whenever. So so I'm not gonna fight Sagus and Surge. So there's 2 forms for the next boss. So this guy has 2 forms. This is a guy in the robot, no, not the wheel, who had a force field. So the first weakness is Giga Crush, which is the one you get by getting hit. This one. So switch over so I don't use it. So you want to start off use that, and then afterwards is Sonic Slicer. So just go ahead and use those 2. If not, for the second phase, X Buster works just as well. And you'll see right now what I'm talking about. And you try to go first try, otherwise you have to go back out and refill. And this is like one of the harder bosses, I believe, of this game, at least for me, because you'll see right now how it gets kind of annoying. So basically, if you don't do it the first time around, you have to do it like go here and use it. Gets rid of all the guns right here, and then he has this little area, and now he's a Sonic Slicer. The thing is, he's always changing. So the way he shoots this, the first one goes up, then it goes diagonal, and it's kind of annoying. And there you go, he saw there, that's the whole plan right there. And that thing, it goes like kind of in front of you, so you kind of just want to switch from side to side. You just kind of keep track of which one comes out, so you know how to jump or not to jump. And he does have like the little force field, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use a sub tank, so I don't have to worry about dying for not paying attention. And it's kind of annoying, so you kind of just want to aim slightly. Every time you get hits, he kind of goes to a different range, and this is why it gets annoying. It's not really a hard fight, it just gets annoying to try to hit him. You can also just stand right here, but then that one always hits you, so you kind of have to. And then he also if you go there, he also goes above, so it's kind of easy just to Just kind of go in front of him, wait until he jumps, but then you get hit by the actual ball itself. So that's what I'm saying, it gets annoying. It's not really worth the change. So I just tend to come out here. And there you go. And this is a diagonal one. I don't know why. I just have a really hard time with this guy. And I'm not even talking that much anymore because I don't know if it's just that. Like, I don't think it's really hard, but for me, he's the hardest one out of all of them. So when he shoots it up, you can't really get hit, but now he won't come down anymore. So it gets kind of annoying. And then he always goes up. You can see there. Bro, this is fucking annoying, dude. Like, I don't know if it's just me or if it's just how I do it or what it is. I can never seem to get it right. And whenever I'm about to hit him, he always either I barely miss like that, or I'm gonna die this time around. I'm gonna have to go ahead and heal my. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. I don't know, I might do it. Probably not though. I'm on the brink. See, I like always barely miss it. I'm not gonna do it. Jesus Christ. Nope. Fucking. Jesus Christ. As you saw there, I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know if it's just, I don't know if I'm the only person that's fucking struggles with this boss, or so now we go back in there. You're gonna have to do it just with the X Buster, so you'll kind of see what the difference is. It's a really easy way, or it's kind of annoying this first half too. So having it being gone with one hit or one move is pretty easy. So basically, each gun shoots a certain thing. So that one shoots a little lobber. This is one of the easier ones. The bottom one shoots a little. They kind of follow the same path, so the one that follows is the most annoying, because obviously it follows you. But the rest of them are pretty easy. Whenever he makes that face, it depends. That one shows which one he's gonna shoot. And you see, it's really annoying. That's why it's easier to get the Blade Crusher. So the best strat for this is to just try to get him to shoot the other one, the very bottom one, and just jump. And that's like the best way to avoid any damage. But usually he always shoots the one on top. And like you see, this one, like I said, this boss is the hardest for me. But usually whenever, and then you gotta go straight to the Sonic Slicer. See, it might be easier just to use the X Buster. For me, yeah, it does less damage obviously, but for me, I feel like you're able to use it more. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill up the sub tanks and meet you back at the boss. Alright guys, I made it back here. I filled up my sub tank, I filled up the Giga Crush. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Try to do it this time with the X Buster instead of the Slicer. Because I feel like for me the X Buster is a little bit easier. Because I'm able to control it more. Like as soon as I need to shoot it, I'll be able to shoot it. I don't have to worry about timing it with him going up or down or whatever. So I come here, just instantly use it, so I don't have to worry about any of that. There you go. See, I don't know what it is. Sometimes it just fucks me over, and I just can't avoid any of his things, and I end up getting hit by all of them. There we go. Now he's dead. I don't know why this boss to me is harder than Sigma. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or if I don't know why. Like midway through the fight, I'll have a pattern down. Like I had it begin like towards the end where I wasn't getting hit and I was hitting him, but then like something happens, either I lose it or something, and it just doesn't work. I start dying, and it's really weird. But there, it's pretty easy. The next, like I said, this for me is the hardest part of the game. And I know it's not hard, which is what makes it frustrating. So here's a code if you want to go through that. And then next stage is the easier one, but makes it somewhat difficult. Not that it doesn't make it difficult. Here we're gonna have a new upgrade to the suit. That's if you watch the first series, they had a Hadouken, and this one they have a Shoryuken, which is the Street Fighter move. A Hadouken is when he shoots like a fireball out, if you remember that from Mega Man X. And this one is a Shoryuken when he has the uppercut with fire. So that's in this game. So for that, I do suggest you fill up a sub tank, because you have to get through a part of a level with full health to get it. And I'll tell you guys when we get there. But for now, I think the stage itself is still relatively easy. It's relatively easy to get to a point where you need to be with full health. Relatively easy. Just don't be an idiot apparently. Alright, and then here we have that. And to get that, you can use, I believe, the strike chain, and you're able to get the items. So let's continue up. Here we have this. It's relatively easy. Anytime you jump on it, it changes direction. It goes left, right, up, down, and it doesn't. You can't get squished by it if I remember correctly, but you just go face through it and you fall down. Which is so if you need health, you can go that way by just dashing across. But I'm not gonna risk it. So yeah, because you have to dash there, get it, and dash back, or you can use the charge of a speed burner. So obviously here, you don't want to fall into the spikes. You can use this bottom to level you out, and you can do quick little taps to switch the direction. But it does move without you. So here, the way I find it, go down here, jump. So you see it switches me off, and now I jump here, jump, time it right. I'm not talking, I'm sorry, but it's also May of the Night, so I don't want to talk too loud. Here, I believe you want to throw it no. I fucked it up. You want to throw it in here, and then to come up here, but if you don't do that, I believe you can just crystallize the enemies. The little bat as it comes down, so there's a little boost right here. Do that, come up here. So it's just the easier way to do it, so you don't have to do that. But just crystallize the bat is an easier method. So here is what I'm talking about. If you wanted the Hadouken, you're gonna want to go up. And to do that, you want to get a bat, you want to crystallize it. Jesus, where the fuck? Okay, it's the one on the right. That's why it took me forever to get it. So you want to start, you preferably want to just go through the whole thing without any health missing, but because otherwise you're going to have to, actually my sub tank's like barely full, so it's fine. Because like I said earlier in the other episodes, the sub tanks don't like stop whenever you hit the health full. So if you use it like when it's just slivering on like I have right now, it will. Oh, that's some health right here. So I suggest killing the disc boy before you get it. So there you go. So you're gonna want to go through here, get out your crystallizer, and just crystallize all the bats. Here I believe you don't need to do the burning flame. Actually, you have to do without it. Just jump here and just dash. Okay, not like that. Yeah, just you gotta grab the wall and just dash across and not want to die. But the life up top respawns every time. So just come out here, get this back, come to the wall, don't hit that wall, crystallize it, come up here, and there's another life. So you can technically try as much as you like without not consequences, but without not losing your progress. So yeah, so just keep trying it. And I believe I don't remember what the bottom is. I think this is harder than the bottom. So I'm fucking tapping the dash button, but it doesn't want to dash. I don't know what it is. As you see, I dash every single time except for that fucking bottom time. It's happening every time. It's kind of annoying. So yeah, but the only problem is if you use all your energy, you're gonna have to kill the bats over and over again until you get enough energy. So that can be kind of tedious because it's not a guaranteed thing every time. So, and I believe you use it more than this time. I'm pressing it. I don't know why it's not going. Yeah, I'm pressing it every single time, but it doesn't want to dash. And it's fucking. I'll just meet you guys when I get there. Alright, I got it here. So this guy, you don't have to boost through it. Okay, this is where it gets kind of hard. So what you need to do, this is the last part I believe, is you're gonna want to charge this. You're gonna jump, let go of it, and then turn left and do your regular dash. And it just shot me straight to the spikes. Right there, I fucking got it. So fortunately I didn't have full health. So here's when we want to use full health. Honestly, pretty easy. It just as soon as I started talking, I got it first try basically. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and go on. And what you're gonna do is hold to the left here, slide. I believe it's the third one, one of these little areas. I guess not. Oh, here you go. Fourth one coming here. Like I said, you have to have full health to get this. So that's why they give you the 2 health pellets. So he goes, "Wow, you are so cool. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. Step inside for a special surprise." Honestly, I'm not even excited for this anymore. It just took so long to get here. I'm assuming it's just because it's so late. It goes, "Attack me if you dare." And you see he's gonna show it. So same thing as a Hadouken. You're gonna wanna. There you go. You're gonna just wanna. I don't know if you guys play Street Fighter. Oh, it's kind of hard to do. There you go. So what you want to do is do a U or hold down, forward, back, and you do it that direction. So if you want to do the left, you go hold the joystick down, go to the right, and then to the left, and then vice versa, like that. And same thing as a Hadouken. It's a one-hit kill if you hit a boss. So I believe it's all bosses a one-hit kill, but you can only do it if you have full health. So I'm not gonna use it this time around because it is hard to hit, and if you do it wrong, it could lead you up hitting you missing the boss and it hits you. Give me 1 second. Okay, so here that's gonna be the end of basically the end. So what we want to do next is go ahead and crystallize these guys, and just you don't have to crystallize him, but might as well. You only have to crystallize one. You can basically dash across. But why not crystallize all of them? Just because, as you see, they're annoying. Just gonna go through, and this time I'm gonna fight Agio. This one, pretty simple. You have a high chance of getting killed here. And as you can see right now, if I do the Hadouken, oh shit! If I do the Hadouken right now, it doesn't do it. I need full health. So this guy, he has 2 weaknesses. Obviously the Magnet Mine, and now the one-hit kill is the Shuriken. But if you do it, it's done, like one-hit kill. But since we don't have the health, his other weakness is the Magnet Mine, which we have yet to use in this. I guess in boss fights, you can also just pause before the boss comes out to switch it. I know in the first game you could use the bumpers to switch through, but they don't do it anymore. So Magnet Mine, pretty relatively easy. But the only thing for him is what you're gonna want to do is either hit him directly or put it against the wall, and he'll hit it whenever he bumps into it. And so it's saying like that, when he does that, he'll hit it, and it's relatively easy. So this boss fight is relatively easy. Oh, that's what he does. Just makes platforms. Just don't be a dumbass like me and can't get hit by freaking everything on the fucking screen. Jump over the electric balls. You can just air dash usually. And sometimes he times it so where, and the bottom of the stage does kill you. I was literally about to talk about that until it happened, because the bottom of the stage the spikes are still there. The bottom of the bottom layer of this platform gets removed every time. You don't see the spikes anymore, but they're still there. So they're still a one-hit kill. So just go back to Magnamine. And just whenever he turns red, you can't hit him. So you just want to time it correctly. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this. It's probably because getting this shit. I don't know why the fuck I keep missing. It's so annoying. Like sometimes the platforms are like this, so it's relatively easy to okay. I can't even speak anymore. If I remember correctly, the electro balls don't. What the fuck, bro? There you go. I get it. Jesus Christ. This is like the 4th attempt or something. Not even the 5th, 6th attempt. As you saw there, the Shoryuken one-hit kill boss. He goes, no, this cannot be. Master, avenge me. You can see Mega Man just chilling on spikes. Something that you thought you would never see. And with that, after this very short, easy play of these 3 stages, no problems whatsoever, a very calm experience, that's gonna be all for this episode. After having killed the 3 X-Hunters, finally destroying them. Here's the code if you don't want to go through all that. Yeah, the Shoryuken, all the stuff, and just like a reminder, right next we have 2 more stages, so if you want to go ahead and go back to Overdrive Ostrich's stage and fill up your sub tanks, which I'll probably do, but not right now. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please leave a like, leave any comments, questions, or suggestions down below in the comment section. I read all my comments. Subscribe if you want to catch the final episode of this or any other series I have on the channel, ongoing or in the future. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.